All right. What's up, everybody? We are live here on Kumu.
Hello, hello, hello.
Wow, we
Live
got
na?
a
Game na?
packed house. Yeah. I see us.
Yes.
Hello,
Yeah.
everyone.
Tayo the
Yep.
perks of being on Kumu. It's like we don't have to. I mean, they get to see na we have costumes today. Costumes today.
Yeah.
We're specially
Yeah.
dressed for today.
Pe- I'll let people guess otherwise what I'm wearing in our in our other episodes. But hey, everyone tuning in, we see you via Virtudes. Make sure you share the live, please. We're gonna get this started. We have a really exciting episode tonight. Tristan and I are clearly feeling festive, and we're excited to introduce our guests. Well, actually, guys, let's get them cams on. Who wants to see our guests? Come on up, everybody. Let's
Drop,
share this live.
drop them diamonds.
Get. So I'm gonna share it. Tristan, are you watching the stream too? I'm gonna share it on our Facebook. We got-
Game. May ano ba? May reveal ba tayo?
Yeah.
May reveal
How?
tayo.
Yeah. You know what? Yeah. I think our guests are eager to show themselves. Let's introduce them one by one, and then for everyone watching, this is the Inside the Industry live stream version of our podcast. So we're just getting the room warmed up for now, and we're going to formally do our podcast intro after a couple of minutes. So make sure to keep them coming, keep the hearts coming, because we've got some exciting guests coming up. So first off, for now, let's welcome Box Seblario, a musician and percussionist extraordinaire. What up, Box?
Hey, Box.
Hey, what's up? Hello. Good evening to all viewers. Welcome to Kumu, Rappler, of course. Welcome.
Yes.
Yes, you're here finally.
2 months old, Tristan. How old are we on Kumu?
Oo nga eh, nakailang weeks na tayo. We've done 8 weeks. Tama ba?
How many
9
Kumu
weeks?
episodes?
Oh,
I feel like this is our fifth time on Kumu, so it's still
Fifth,
very
yeah.
new.
Close enough
Yeah.
from 8 to
Box,
5.
how about you?
yeah.
How long have you been on Kumu? Don't get into. We'll save the good stuff for later. But just how long have you been on Kumu?
Actually 1 year. So I started June, but I stopped, and now I'm
Mm,
back.
you're back. You're back with
Yeah,
Yeah,
us.
yeah. Comeback pala
yeah.
ito eh. Comeback pala ito yung yan eh. Yung box.
Comeback,
Uh,
comeback,
Comebacks.
now that
comebacks.
now that he knew that Tristan and I were here, he felt confident enough to to step back into the limelight. Tristan, why don't you introduce our next guest? Who we got?
Well, we have Ryan Paul Rebote. So,
What
coming
up,
down. Coming down.
Ryan?
Coming down.
Hi, hello everyone. Good evening, communizants, and thank you, Rappler, for inviting us tonight. How are you guys?
Looking great. Look at that outfit. Can you model that a bit for us? Let's see the
Yeah,
profile. Oh
this is
damn.
just like the ensaymada on top of my head. They call this ensaymada.
Yan ba yung pandemic business mo?
Yes.
You should
So,
sell.
guys,
Yeah.
yeah. So this one, it's just like a cheese ensaymada because of this color.
Ito yung
Mm,
Sometimes I
ube.
use this. It's ube ensaymada, guys.
and Tristan, ang tawag dyan, food for thought. No, it's innocent.
Yeah.
Anyway, I'm
Sige.
auditioning for our
Sure,
other show
after talk.
pala, Laughter Talk. Just kidding.
Forgive that, Temp. Trainee pa lang si Pawi.
Yeah, guys. I'm trying to throw in the jokes. I'm trying to get your diamonds, people. Just kidding. Make sure to support Rap. If you haven't already, follow Rappler.com, Rappler.dotcom. Give us a warm welcome here on Kumu. We're excited to be here with all of you and our guests here. On that note, let's welcome our next guest, streaming all the way from the West Coast, United States. We have Cedric. What up, Cedric?
Hey guys, hello, hi, good morning.
Nice.
Good
You got your well
early
set
morning.
up there.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Sorry guys. Welcome, welcome. Nga pala sa inyo. Welcome.
Yeah, I don't want to give away. I don't want to give away exactly what Cedric does, but we let's just say we're gonna see later, right? So
Yes.
make sure maybe with enough. Let's get some diamonds. Oh, there you go. You see, we need your energy. We need
Yun,
these
thank you sa
diamonds.
halo-halo.
Mamaya marami tayong energy. Like, you'll feel it, di ba? Flowing
Yeah,
through us.
yeah,
Yes.
and maybe Tristan and I will. I don't know. Who knows what Tristan and I will do? Only diamonds will tell. Tristan, who do we have last but
And
certainly not
last,
least?
we have Star. So, Star, come on down.
Yeah, there you go.
Hey.
Ayan. Yes, good evening, everyone, and of course, Communizens. And good evening, everybody. Welcome to Rappler's live stream. I hope you can follow them and, of course, drop those gifts for Rappler. Show some love.
Thanks
Yon.
so much, Star. You are truly a star. Look at that. You got the colors. Everyone's got the colors right now. I
Yes, to
I, I
make us
know
all.
I don't wanna spoil again, but Cedric's definitely gonna show us give us quite a show later. I'm excited
Excited si
for that.
Pawi eh. Ang daming ano eh,
Uh,
build up.
yeah, but again, this build up will be all for naught if you don't show your love, yo. If you don't show your love, we're here to spread the love here on Inside the Industry. Um, everybody, it's 8:18. Let's give it like 2 more minutes, and then I think we can get started with our usual podcast flow. So does that sound good?
Yeah.
Did we introduce
Yeah.
them na ba as a collective with their powers combined?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
They
Well, we,
are.
we might as well right now. We might as well right now. Uh, Ryan, please
Oh,
introduce your group, but then we'll do the introduction again later for podcast recording
uh,
purposes.
just the group or yeah, of course. Well, my name is Ryan Paul Rabode, aka Christopher31. That is my Kumu username. And then we are the Kumu Enchanting guys. Ayun.
Nice.
And then we're gonna
Super.
discuss you later on how I started this group. Ayun guys. So stay put lang po kayo dyan. Do I
Thanks.
need to
May
discuss na ba?
content.
No, no, no,
Hindi,
no, no.
mamaya na.
Just
Alas
give it
gusto
one,
mo.
give it one more minute. We just Tristan and I are trying to figure this out. This is because it's like we're not used to this. So for everyone to give you a clear out idea out there for everyone who's tuning into the stream, this is Rappler's Inside the Industry podcast. We are the career podcast of Rappler. Here to mine wisdom from our vibrant guests, of course, mine some diamonds, if you will, and maybe you'll come out learning a thing or two about the things you want to do and the directions you want to take in life, and hopefully you get inspired a bit. So what we normally do is this is normally in strictly podcast form now, which is just only in your ear. But now that we're here on Kumu, 2 months old, you get to in a way be right here in the studio with us. So again, thanks for joining us, and I think does anyone want to shout out anyone in the audience? I see some friends already sharing.
Yes, yes. I
Who
see
we
Prince
got?
Imperial and QB right there. Hey guys.
There you go.
Yeah, shout out to my team Elite X. Ayan.
They're
And
there. They're
shout
here.
out to the Pamilya Saranggola
Yes,
guys.
shout out,
Yeah,
shout
shout
out.
out to all of our teams.
Nice.
Yes.
People,
Yeah.
people came to play. Okay,
Yes.
Tristan, are we ready? Are we ready to awkwardly reintroduce ourselves?
Game.
Okay. All right.
Game
I'm
na
just making
masabi
sure.
ko eh.
Okay, everyone. Um, you're streaming Rappler on Kumu. This is Hustle Inside the Industry, where we talk to professionals and find out how they got here, why they're doing what they do, and what it takes to do it.
So welcome community. This is the live version of our podcast. So if you like this app and you want to play it back, so just follow Inside the Industry on Spotify, Apple Podcast, and wherever you get your podcast. So this specific episode, it comes out next Monday, May 10. So again, that's Monday, May 10. So now let's get to introduce everybody formally again. So hey guys,
Hello, hello. Tristan, we have to do
Oh
our
nga pala. So we have to
intro.
introduce ourselves rin. So I'm
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Tristan. Again, so for everyone watching, I'm Tristan.
And this is Powie, and we're from Rappler's Hustle team. Joining us today, we have our most guests ever. Ding, ding, ding. Send us some diamonds for that, please, that we've ever had on the pod, which is fitting because they're here to talk about world music, and we're here to find out what exactly that is. So we have a combination of singers, musicians, and even dancers here, and their names are Ryan Paul Rebote, Box Sablario, Cedric, and Star. Collectively, they call themselves Enchanting. Welcome, Enchanting.
Hey
Hey
guys, welcome to the
guys.
Hey
show.
guys,
Hello.
welcome.
Woo-hoo. All
Good
right.
evening, everybody.
So just to
Yes,
start
and
things
good
off,
evening.
anyway, yeah, good evening. So just to start things off, can anybody of the group tell us what is world music? Like explain to us what's it all about?
All right. World music is actually a musical category which encompasses many different styles. So usually, they represent the traditional music. So you could identify if it's world music if it's using a traditional instrument. So that's world music.
Hmm. Like what do any of you you wanna pull up the camera an example of what
Yes,
kind
like
of instruments?
for example, like this one is called tumbek. There you go.
It's like
It's a Middle Eastern percussion. Yes. So
and of course
that's
we'll get to hear that later, right? We're
yes,
gonna
of course, of
give
course.
give people a
Yeah.
sample of the this world music that you're talking of.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And also if you could also identify if it's world music if the musical style is melismatic. So 'di ba yung sa usually pagka kumakanta ng ano syllabic is row 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 your boat. In
Right,
world
right.
music there's a lot of melismatic tune. So like row something like that.
I want to hear the
Mm.
cover.
Yeah.
There.
Box, you should I don't
Yes.
know guys. I think Box is the new vocalist. Did you hear those chops? Yeah. You just got promoted.
Si Ryan parang
I got
kinakabahan na.
promoted.
Kinakabahan talaga ako. My God, this is Rappler. My goodness.
Oh my
Yeah.
gosh. Ryan, you are okay, okay. We're just chilling here. I'm sure you're gonna explain more about this to us later. But this is Kumu, right? And we're all chill here. And this is Hustle. We're the Rappler youth section. I like to say we're the cool kids in Rappler. Don't tell them I said that. But for everyone out there who's streaming, the what's so special about you getting to enjoy this with us on Kumu is you can send your questions in. Normally, Tristan and I are the only ones who send questions that we prepared. But if you have anything that you're itching to ask any one of these four beautiful people, please send those in and we'll get to them. So just send them in the comments. Um, really quick, guys, are we still live?
I think this term
No,
was ended actually.
no, wait.
Okay, okay,
Just
hold up.
No, it's still nalaglag lang. It's good.
Technical.
Hala.
yeah, it ended.
But that was actually a good part to cut because I finished my sentence.
What happened? How did we crash? Yun, live again. And we're back.
Okay, hold up. Oh, we're back. We're back. Okay,
Yes.
Welcome
I'm
back to
getting.
us.
Okay, I'm trying to get back on her. Everyone, hop back on the stream. Bum, bum, bum.
Reshare the live.
Yeah. How does this work, everyone? Do we have to like reshare it because is it technically a new link or something?
Yes, we have to
Yes, we
reshare it.
have to
Oh no. Okay, let's give it that extra minute. Oh, there we're live. There you are. Sorry, everyone.
And that's the problem naman with live. So like everyone knows that when it's live, it's also there's a high propensity for things like this to happen. But at least we're back on.
Yeah, I'm resharing this. Everyone, if you can do
Ay,
that.
thank you, Jello.
Thanks, Jello. What up, Jello?
Shout out, Jello, Cristobal.
Nah, Jello,
This
Crystal.
reader.
Ayan. Okay, okay. Okay, let's get one once you get one more.
Oh my God, Prince! Thank you
Uh,
for the flying kiss.
Oh my
Wow.
God, thank you so
Thank you so
much,
Thanks,
much.
Prince. Thank you.
guys.
Thank you, guys.
thanks and thanks for sharing, Kyla. Um, actually, I'll take your lead, Ryan. Do you think we should give it another minute, or are we good to continue?
Well, I think we can continue.
Okay,
Since we're, you know,
okay, yeah. I guess people will start coming back. Okay,
So
yeah.
since this is so technically, ba, are we on a new stream again? Do we have to say hi to the
yeah. So
guys?
I had I recorded
say
all
hi
of that.
again. Okay.
No. I recorded that. Don't worry, everyone.
Third time's the
We're gonna
charm.
continue where we left off. Don't worry about that. Okay.
Yeah.
Speaking of which, Star.
Yes.
Oh, sorry.
Can you hear?
I thought you were gonna ask something. Um. Okay. So anyway, everyone. Just to get the interview started, can one of you start this story? How exactly did Enchanting form, and what were each of your previous backgrounds leading up to you meeting and uniting?
Tell us about your origin story, basically.
Okay. How it started. Actually, okay. So, I'm a multicultural performer, guys. So I know that Rappler know Contra Gappy because Contra Gappy has been, been featured already
Yes.
before because of the GOT thing. Ayun. So I'm part of the Contra Gappy since 2007. Then ano ako doon, on and off ako because I have my job. Then until now, I'm still part of the group. And then since nagka-pandemic nga tayo and then the cancels yung mga shows and everything, then one of my friend asked me, Paul, why you can try to to do live streaming Kumu? I was like, what is that Kumu? Sabi kong gano'n. Hindi ko pa siya alam. So it was introduced to me um, June 20, uh, June 2020. So it's my 10th month actually ngayong month na to. Sabi ko, what is that Kumu? So I try mo lang, just download it. Then I downloaded. Okay, so then tinry ko lang mag-live stream. Ayan, then because I aside from doing the chanting and then doing playing some world music instruments. So I used to perform in events as a classical singer, like a Broadway singer, something like that. And then sabi ko, then napansin ko lahat ng mga live stream. Oh my God, pop music. Tapos syempre dami ding Broadway, ang dami ding Disney. So ko, why do I try to try to do something different. Then sabi ko, try ko nga mag-chant. Sabi ko gano'n. So kasi dun kasi sa group kasi, I do chants but not that super long. It's just like sometimes 1 minute or 2 minutes. And so I could, let me try to improvise chanting, ganyan. And then the one time nag-live stream ako. At that time, I'm not yet, hindi pa ako featured streamer no, nasa laylayan pa ako ng Kumu nun dati. Di ba?
Start from the bottom, di ba?
Oo,
Diba?
nasa
Start from the
laylayan pa ako.
bottom.
You know.
How are you?
Galing.
Oo, then, so kasi chant ako ng chant. Ganito ako, chant ako. Ganyan. Syempre, pag nag-chant ka, hindi mo na nakikita yung mga audience mo. Tapos pag dilat ko, oh my God, I have like 50,000 diamonds. Sabi kong ganon. So parang, sabi ko, so ibig sabihin, parang dun pa lang, na-shock ka kasi parang sino ba naman tao ba naman na nagmukha akong baliw na nagngangawa sa Kumu tapos may magbibigay sa akin na gano'n. So na-encourage ako na gawin yon. So yon. So the reason naman nag-start kami, eto, then pumunta ako sa stream ni Star, ganyan, pinaakyat niya ako. Then sabi niya, nag-chant ka ba? Sabi ko, yes. Sabi nga nun. So nagbigay ako ng sample. Then in-invite niya ako sa concert niya. Then after that, itong si Box, kilala ko na kasi siya talaga, outside Kumu pa lang. Nagulat din ako, nandito na rin din siya sa Kumu. Sabi ko, oh my God, Box, you're here. Tapos piniyam ko siya, so we can actually try doing this. Ganyan. Then, una, hindi pa siya nag-reply because he's busy with Animatiera tsaka sa mga other works niya. And then ito na nga, so nabuo na kami. So nag-try kami, nag-improvise kami. Then Sedi, andyan dumating din, nung pinakita ko sa Pamilya Saranggola stream, nung nalaman nila nagcha-chant ako, dun lang din na-discover si Sedi, meron pala siyang talent in flow art. So sabi ko, bakit hindi natin magano tayo, mag-join force tayo, 'di ba? So tinry namin once and nag-click. And then after that,
Wow.
Sir Perry, nakita kami. So ayun, in-invite kami sa event niya. So one of the biggest event here in Kumu, yung the PPL something talent search that time. So that's our first ever big gig here in Kumu. Tapos doon na nagtuloy-tuloy na hanggang naging laman na kami ng mga opening shows dito sa Kumu. That's how it started.
That is wow. That is crazy. Tristan, maybe we can give each of them a chance also to chime in on
Yeah.
what what the other people came in with their
Yeah. Kumbaga
angles.
parang MCU lang, ikaw si Nick Fury. Tapos
Oh,
let the others tell their
eventually.
story, yung mga individual movies nila.
Who wants to chime in? Box, do you wanna say it from your
Yeah.
This
angle?
one.
Siguro, ako naman, yeah, I started streaming nga yung August actually. But I downloaded Kumu around June. Pero parang tinitingnan ko lang, ano ba tong Kumu? Anong pwedeng gawin dito? And then I enjoyed yung parang nanonood ako ng mga streaming. Sabi ko, why not i-try ko din na mag-Kumu, mag-stream. And then at first, I'm doing my djembe solo. So I have my looping backtrack music, and then I'm playing the djembe. It's an African drum, hand drum. And then one time may pumasok si Ish Tevi. Yan, siya naalala ko talaga siya. And then sabi niya, "Uy, may nag-stream dito tapos nag-chant siya. Dapat siguro kailangan mag-collab kayo." And then sabi ko, sino siya? Sabi niya, si Chris Ford. Sabi ko, who's Chris Ford? Kilala ko si Chris Ford as Ryan Paul Rebote. So, yun. Sabi ko, sino si Chris Ford? And then, nung nagkita kami here on Kumu, sabi ko, iba na pala pangalan. It's Chris Ford already. And then yun,
Stage
the next
name.
start. Yeah, the stage name. And then yun, sumama na ako dun sa kanyang stream sa Kumu Enchanting. Yeah,
Nice.
that's my story behind Kumu Enchanting.
Star Sadie, do you want to also share like how you got pulled
I
in?
think Star
Yeah.
is ready. Yeah.
Sige, sige. I
Yes.
will I will disconnect it to Chris Ford's story. He went to my stream as kasi nagpapakyat ako. It means I invite people to sing in my stream. So during that time, Chris Ford was like, "Can I go up?" And I said, "Of course you can go up." And then he started singing Disney. And I feel like because I've been with the choir for like 17 years and I also know pag yung boses ng isang tao ay very flexible and marunong mag-chant. And I'm really fascinated with chanting. And then sabi ko, Chris, after the song, can you chant? Sabi niya, yes, Mare. Yun ang namin natawagan. And then, nag-start siya mag-chant. And then sabi ko, Chris, is it possible that I can invite you on my concert for a charity cause? Ayun. And then sabi niya, yeah, sure. So during that day, while he was chanting, actually I have a big heart with traditional clothing and African the Filipino stuff. So I always have it handy on my floor or somewhere in my on my desk. Sabi ko, I will dance to the chant. So while Chris Ford was singing the chant during the concert, I was dancing, doing my African thing, and sabi ko, pwede to. And then I think he is also thinking to create such group. So nung in-invite niya ako, actually I was a dancer at first, di ba? And then but I still sing. So sabi niya, Star, can you try to chant as well? Learn it. Why not try to learn it? So nung nag-try na ako, sabi ko I feel very comfortable with chanting. Mas iba siya sa yung the regular singing because I'm a soul singer, and yung pagcha-chant, diba, it's like it grounds you and parang the sound of your body just comes out from you. So parang napakaganda, napakasarap ng feeling. So after that, I think 1 year na ako nagcha-chant with the Kumu Enchanting. So it's my honor to be with them. So I'm very, very happy
Nice.
to.
Oh,
Yun. Oh.
Actually, that's a
Oh.
play on. So that's a play on words, nah? Because it's enchant. I just realized enchanting and chanting.
Yeah.
That's deliberate.
Yeah.
Okay. Cedric,
Pawi's
you didn't get
introduction into puns.
um,
you didn't
let's
get to
see.
say your piece.
For me naman, I started Kumu around August, so after my birthday kasi the one that introduced me to Kumu si Tim Pavino kasi he's my friend outside of Kumu. So so he's the one who brought me to Kumu to try it. Tapos, he introduced me to Pamilya Saranggola. Tapos, umakit ako nandun ako sa stream ni Doc Ed. And dun namin nakilala si Chris Ford. So, like he said kanina, that's when I heard him sing the chanting, tapos nag-circle of life siya, dun ko nilabas yung gagawin ko. Which hindi ko muna sasabihin, stay tuned for it. So,
Oh my
ayun,
god.
It's a
Wow.
secret
dun na
na
lang.
kailangan ng diamonds, di ba?
So, ayun. So,
Yes,
madaming
please
Yes.
send
nagulat.
those diamonds.
Drop
Madaming
your
nagulat na
diamonds.
ginawa namin yun. So, and
Yeah.
click nga talaga. And my main goal actually with it for when I first tried it was to do the whatever I was doing for Timmy Sky in DJ.
Shout
So
out to
I,
Timmy
Shout out,
Sky.
yeah.
so I was
Hi,
we were
Team
I was
Sky.
originally supposed to have a collab with her. So we're still working on it. Hopefully mangyari siya. Pero due to time muna, the time difference hindi muna nangyayari. So Kumu Enchanting muna. So that's how it started muna. So I'm on my 9th month here in Kumu rin. So yeah.
Yay.
I have a question though, because it's like hearing your stories. It's like you stumbled upon each other, so it's very organic. So when did you like decide to say, okay, what we're doing here, it's world music. That's the genre that we're doing, and like when did you realize that okay, we'll create a collective that's really focused on this genre. And it will be our ano ba tawag doon? Profession, our advocacy. I don't know, but you get the idea.
Okay. The reason why we decided to do this, kasi you know what? This is actually something different na hindi nakikita ng lahat. Kasi for you to able to watch or to hear this kind of music, so you need to go to like Malasimbo Festival, like
Festivals.
Laya, mga music festival. It's
Mm,
something that not
Right.
everybody can afford because it's
right.
really expensive when you go to the music festival. And then right, although yes, we have the social media, we have the YouTube, no, diba? But it's not really, parang enough na makita mo lang siya doon kasi, diba? And kaya naman na sabi ko, since hindi to naman yung Kumu, so why we use this platform, 'di ba? And then because what we're doing kasi, we're not just like singing, we're not just like playing. We educate people then. What kind of musics we have. Because remember, sayang naman yung mga yung especially the Philippine music, 'di ba? Yung mga kulturang Pilipino na hindi na-expose. So since eto na nga mas advanced na nga tayo, di gamitin na natin para naman yung mga millennials, itong mga new generation na mga tao, it's ma-expose sila para hindi mawala, 'di ba? So, kaya yung napagdesisyonan ko din namin din.
Have to and I have to mention talaga kasi like kanina you were humble about it talking about your GOT thing, but that
Mm-mm.
really exposed your covering of
Yes.
GOT using indigenous music that
Yes.
blew up
Mm,
online and really introduced the
Gen-
younger generation to like local instruments, no? So
yes, exactly.
props to
Na
that.
yes, 'di ba? When Contra do the GOT talaga namang oh my god, ang daming na-amaze because oh my god, pwede pala itong instrument na 'to na tugtugin yung ganitong klaseng 'di ba, music na something cool pala. Ayun. Kaya kami sa Contra hindi lang sa Contra ginagawa na kaya it's contemporary. So yes, it's inspired by the indigenous music and then indigenous instrument. Pero gumagawa din ang Contra din ng music din na something, medyo modern ng konti. Yan, like the GOT yan, di ba? Yun. And then we offer workshops, we go to different places, ayun, sa mga hindi afford to enroll to that kind of classes. Isa sa mga namin, project namin, it's we go to the community and then let people learn then about this kind of music.
nice. And now you're on Rappler. There you go. Well, second time
Yes.
for you. Right,
And
Ryan's a
also,
regular.
can I add to that?
Yes, please.
Yeah, kasi also world music and chanting talaga is parang we could say na itong kind of music na ito is is parang pwede siyang for sound healing. So we're talking about sound healing, guys. So alam niyo naman yung nangyayari sa atin ngayon, 'di ba? It's really hindi natin alam, maraming negativities. And when you hear the sound and when you hear us chant, ang purpose nun is to heal your soul, yan, to heal your body, your mind, something like that. So I think Kumu Enchanting is really a good avenue or good music for healing.
That was perfectly put, Box. I mean, I'm sure
Yeah.
people in the audience, thank you, by the way, KG, for all those halo halos. KG wanted that shout out probably from Chris Ford.
Yeah, KG, it's actually part of the Pamilya Saranggola. Ayan. Yes, Salamamit
Yay!
page. Ayan. Thank you so much, guys.
Shout
Ayan.
out.
Shout
And
out to them.
Am I
so
correct? Pamilya
uh,
Saranggola, ito yung kinamiss guy din
that's
last
what I
week.
was gonna say. That's
Yes,
why it sounds
Right?
yeah, she's part of
familiar.
the
Right.
Saranggola family, yes.
Yes, there we
So,
go.
ito nga ang MCU ng Kumu. We're in phase. We're still in phase one, Tristan. We gotta. But anyway, so Ryan, aka Chris Ford, I'm sure you were getting to this point, so I wanted to continue along that narrative, where you were talking about almost the limitations of the genre, or rather this kind of practice, specifically with digital video, aka traditional just upload publish to YouTube. It's medyo one way na. Like I'm just putting out
Mm,
there, and I think hearing from your story, this whole thing seems to have come together, like Tristan said, organically or even like cosmically, And um, can you expound on why you think that is specifically, how that came together specifically on Kumu? What about Kumu allowed for this kind of synergy to happen?
star.
Yes, Star.
Wala friend.
Wait lang.
Siya, yeah. Oh, there you go. First of all, I would love to say to everyone that Kumu is a very great avenue, not for only for Kumu Enchanting, actually for
Yes.
every artist who wants to build their career, want to inspire people. Kumu is a very nice avenue, and for us, Kumu Enchanting, we choose Kumu because we are specifically targeting the Filipino audience because Kumu is a Filipino app, but it is worldwide. So
Correct.
since it's worldwide, we will be able to connect to everybody in different parts of the world. And napakaganda nun. And sabi nga ni Box, no, our music is healing. And since I've been here for I think for a year, and I meet a lot of people who are, malungkot. They are some of them are depressed, and with our music, at least with our music, we can help them to at least release the stress and maybe to be entertained. But definitely, our main motive is to give them peace of mind.
Correct.
Since chanting is something that is because I researched to this, because I've been chanting for a year, and I researched that chanting is like the original sound, is the original language of the earth. It's all
Yes.
vibration,
Right.
and
Right.
that is what we are offering to everybody.
Mm-hmm.
To listen and to cancel or to black out first what is happening in the world. Listen to the inner voice that you have. Listen to the inner peace that you have, and that's it. And Kumu is a very nice avenue to spread this positivity. So yeah, that's it.
Nice.
Nice,
You want to
nice.
add something?
Yeah, do you want to add anything? Box, Seti. Okay, so we're slowly moving into like the awaited part of our show. Like we're gonna get to hear you
So send
guys.
those
Yeah,
diamonds. Who wants to hear this?
yeah. But before we get into that, siguro can you tell us more about how your streams go? Kasi we've been talking about like your origin story, the beauty of
Mm.
Kumu. So can you give us a picture of like how you often do your streams? Like paano niyo ba sinisimulan? What can people expect once they watch your shows on Kumu,
Like our
Well,
personal streams.
or like when you perform?
When we
Yeah,
perform.
yeah.
well, of course, kasi ako kasi, I mean, lahat naman kami, to prepare, talagang, yeah, I mean, 'di ba, we want to assure that we give like 100% quality performance, 'di ba? So, kahit pa sabihin natin, sige, this is just like an online streaming, still, I mean, magpe-perform ka na lang, bakit hindi mo pa ibigay yung best mo? Ano ba talaga yung purpose natin? Our purpose is actually it's to showcase this kind of art to the people. So, yes, we always prepare, and then before we do the stream, nag-uusap kami. Okay, so what do you think ano pwede nating i-add? I mean, ano yung other things na pwede nating aside from chanting, baka meron tayong pwedeng i-add na something aside from flow art. Yan yan. Recently, we decided when we do the chanting,
Spoiler.
merong spoken poetry, ganyan. Tapos meron kaming mga silent chant na audience can participate, something like that. Parang they're gonna drop words, like for example, our theme, it's about nature, so audience can drop words related to nature, and then we're gonna chant it. So dun pa lang, 'di ba? I mean, mapapractice, or parang tagita. Paano ba explain yun? Sorry. Kumbaga parang nakagawa na sila ng isang awitin, something like that.
Yeah, and
Ayun.
And
And then
parang
also
we always
Yes.
we use social media account syempre to advertise our shows, ganon.
yes, and the good thing about Kumu Enchanting kasi is ano eh, wala siyang piyesang magkakaparehas because
Yes.
naiiba siya every stream, every performance. Kasi we do it live looping, live lahat
Chanting.
nangyayari. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
and
Kaya
naisip ko
dapat
rin,
abangan talaga ang
Yeah,
Kumu
go ahead,
Enchanting.
Tristan.
yeah. Yan naisip ko rin, and it's nice that it's live kasi nga you talked about being it's healing music, 'di ba? So like when people get to
Yes.
interact, parang it gets to become also personalized, like when they get to drop words, etc. So yeah, without
Yeah.
further ado, baka kasi you've been describing it, baka pwedeng pa-sample naman, no?
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Wait, hold
are
on,
you
hold
ready for
on.
that?
Let's.
You do the
Who
introduction,
wants to see
Chris.
this? Let's hype this up a bit more. We need.
Yeah.
Munid
We
Zines.
need just a
We
little
need
bit more love, yo.
Yeah. Shout
And
out to our
these
22
people.
viewers. Hello.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Share this. Share the live. Who's ready to see this? Also, by the way, Tristan, I wanted to also allude to some of you. Some of you might know this person, but our last podcast guest was Kevin. Kevin De La Cruz, the filmmaker, and he was talking about his love for free jazz and how a let's say a 5 minute long improvisation that's a 5 minute long song that's made on the spot. So I'm sure yours is kind of similar. Well, a little longer, I'm sure. But okay, everyone who wants to see this, I guess we'll mute ourselves. We'll take the cue from you, Ryan.
Uwi na daw tayo, Pawi, kasi
I'm ready to heal, yo.
Good evening, Communizens. Are you ready to travel to a different dimension? To listen to the chants of the world and the world music. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the Kumu Enchanting. That's it.
Wow. Wow. You know what? You didn't hear my true applause because it was the sound of one hand clapping. But yes, fantastic. Who loved that? Sure. Let's see some love on the stream right now, everyone. Wow, Tristan. I feel like we
Actually,
need
pwede nang
we
ano
need
eh.
time to.
We can cut ourselves from this episode in like.
Yeah. Oh, that's it. Okay. Thanks, everyone. They won the Rappler stream, so they'll take command of Rappler's channel from
Yeah.
now on.
Actually, it's the first time now we had something like this
Yeah.
on air, diba? I think even
Yeah.
on the rapper site.
I will
Actually,
say.
guys,
Uh,
it's very challenging to do this. I mean,
True.
in this kind of setup, guys, because the delays and but you know what? I don't know what happened every time that we do this in Kumu. We never had a delay, right? So yeah, talagang sync talaga. Kaya ayun, I don't know, maybe because of the spirits.
yeah.
Around
No, no. Well,
us. So
also for me too. To one of the points Star brought up earlier, it's kind of the idea that this genre of music seems to be in sync with the rhythm of nature, right, and the rhythm of the universe, and you can kind of like
yeah.
you can kind of come in at almost like at any point, and it flows and it ends up melding, right?
Yes.
Yes, actually
Yes.
that's the thing about chanting. Parang pwede kang pumasok anytime you want. Yung mood mo, depende kung kailan mo gustong pumasok. So, that's the power of chanting, actually.
Yes.
Yeah, actually, I want to ask about that kasi Ryan Pauly mentioned it na nga, it's so hard to do this. It's so hard to do this online. And I've attended gigs before like sa Fête de la Musique, 'di ba? There's a world music stage rin. And it's like
Yeah.
this kinds of music. Well, many kinds of music, pero I think this in particular, yung nga eh, it's very communal. It's like connecting may energy eh. You can
Yeah.
also
Correct.
call it like a
Correct.
almost religious experience. Like you're all together, you're the energy flowing through all of you. Pero like now in a pandemic na you're doing this online. So how has it affected yung parang ano yun, yung flow nyo, like
Mm.
your ability to engage people and engage amongst yourselves?
Actually kasi sa amin kasi hindi na naman iniisip kung pandemic eh. Kasi in this kind of music kasi uh since it's a free flowing. So paano ba? Ang hirap niya kasi actually i-explain talaga when we do this kasi iba siya eh, iba. Or talagang well, I think siguro talagang itinadhana rin talaga din ng bawat isa sa amin na talagang magsanib kami, something like that. Yun. It's
Correct.
hard actually. Actually, si Star, when nung sinabihan ko siya, sige, can you do this? First time nga, sabi ko, and then she doesn't know, she doesn't have any idea that she's doing the chanting for almost like 25 minutes.
Yeah.
Yes.
So,
Yeah.
I can't stop her. Kasi, parang alam mo yun. and then I asked her, Star, so how was it? Sabi ko ganon. So, what is the story? Sabi ko, what do you
Mm.
feel? Sabi ko, no, when you do that. Kasi every time we do this, actually, there's a story behind it. So, ako, nafe-feel ko, parang we are like, um, meron kaming ako, feeling ko parang meron akong hinahabol something.
Yeah. Depende
Oo.
dun sa mood ng music, actually.
Oo.
If ano yung story, like before one time na nag-stream kami, yung about yung sa chant ni Star, right?
Yes,
So
yes.
hindi
Mm-mm.
namin alam the story about behind it. Sabi lang namin, okay, mag-chant ka ganyan. And then yung nag-assess kami, okay, parang ganito, parang yung story is ganito, ganito. And then
And
she
that's Halloween,
confirmed it.
remember?
Oh,
Halloween
that's
month.
Halloween. That's Halloween
Mm.
month.
Yeah.
Pa-Halloween.
And then
And
she
then what
confirmed it,
happened is,
diba?
oh, go. Sorry.
Go, Chris. What
So
happened?
we do the stream like 10 p.m. Oh my God, you know what happened when we do
Mm.
the chanting? Nag-blackout sa end ko. As in talaga totally nawalan ako ng ilaw just for like 2 seconds.
Uh.
Ayun, tapos kay Star yung kanyang ano. Kasi ganito yun eh. Ang chanting kasi guys, okay, to give you the idea, ang chanting kasi, it's like a form of prayer ng ating mga ancestor. Nung mga kauna-unahan, kasi wala naman tayong din language that di ba before, nung mga unang-unang panahon. So, it's a form of prayer. So, it's a form, again, prayer and then healing then at the same time. So, when you do the chanting, so parang, parang ito kasi yung nag-ask ka ng help sa nature kasi hindi pa naman na-introduce si Jesus Christ before, di ba? so so wala pa
Correct.
talagang as in talagang gods talaga na oh God, this is Jesus Christ or something. So talagang uh you're talking to nature. Ganun ang nangyayari. So honestly, maniwala kayo sa hindi, actually, talagang nag-respond naman din talaga ang nature talaga sa ginagawa
Yes.
Correct.
namin.
Yes, yes.
Ayun,
Correct.
so,
Ayun, I just want to add, no, with regards with our viewers, we have a couple of viewers who, watch us regularly. And they would say na, uy, parang dinala mo kami sa ganito or sa ganyan.
Mm.
And then sinasabi nila na parang for a minute parang na-relax sila. So I think that's how we connect. And then minsan sila nagsistay lang sila sa streaming na hindi namin alam because they're listening
They're
really
listening.
parang sa dun sa mga chant. And they would sometimes interpret on their own kung ano yung chant na naririnig nila.
yes. What about you
Yeah.
guys, Pawi and Tristan? So
No,
when you
wait.
listen to
I
us,
think I feel like Cedric has something to add on to that.
Minsan, minsan nga, may nagme-message sa akin, sabi, nakatulog ako sa stream niyo.
I'm that person, by the way. I'm that
Nakaka-relax
person. I
talaga.
think that's a compliment, if I might add.
Yes,
I
yes.
would I would love to
Nakaka-relax
call.
talaga siya. Yes, definitely.
So what you said, 10 p.m. That's Tristan. That's our new. What's the opposite of an alarm clock? That's our new our sleep our sleep practice. Yan. Um, but
Wait, si
really quick,
Ryan Paul
Cedric.
was asking us a question rin eh.
yeah, kasi we want
He
them
was asking us
actually
a
Yeah,
to
question before.
to know
yeah.
your reaction or I mean yung feeling nyo. Kasi since I mean as a as a person, so you think how the chant affects you as a
You
human
know,
being.
see, Pawi, ano eh, sanay na sila na they can be the hosts of this podcast. Anyway, just but to answer your question rin, kasi like, I used to cover the music scene rin for like events. Kasi I
Uh-uh.
live in Poblacion, so labas ko lang, oh, ikaw na mag-cover niyan. And what I appreciated about covering like music like this, even actually many forms of music, it's that yung it's like there's a almost religious experience to it na it transports you. Like minsan you just go with the flow, lalo when you're in a mosh pit or whatever, what's happening at the center. So that's how also I feel like right now. I mean, gets na we're stuck to our screens, but you can't erase the power of that flow eh. And I think like even if you talk about religion and other forms of worship na every form has their own of wordless ano ba tawag doon, incantations, chanting. They have their own form of chanting. So I think
Mm.
that's something that resonates. So that's how you feel when you did it rin eh. Yun lang sa akin. Tawi ka.
Yeah, me. Well, honestly, it's admittedly. So starting off, it it does take some time to get into it, given our current setup, and especially the fact that I'm hosting a podcast simultaneously. So I had to really get into the rhythm of it. And had I purely been a spectator, and especially had this been, say, in publisher or like in a live space, I would definitely be I'm that guy getting down on the floor and all that stuff and moving, kind of like Cedric over here. I think Tristan slightly alluded to this before our interview, but I'm a dancer, so I would have totally been all that. I love these spaces. It did remind me of these sessions I used to go to when I was living in New York, in Arlene's grocery, which I think it's of a different genre, but the the message is the same, which it was called The Lesson. It was every Thursday at Arlene's Grocery, and this band called Kaijo is essentially a jazz, soul, R&B band. They have a vocalist, they have a rapper, but here's the kicker: everyone attending there is participant. The reason why it's called The Lesson is the idea that everyone's there to like kind of grow, or everyone's just learning. Everyone's learning, and so
Mm.
you can be there on any given week, and the person next to you has like a trumpet in their hand, and if they get lucky, the band's gonna call them up, and you're just like surrounded. Like there's some like underground rappers that show up, they get called up on stage, singers, with just complete absolute beautiful talent. And what I appreciated, my main reaction from what I saw, this confluence of your four energies, is everybody has their part to play, right? And it's like there's no winner here. We all win. We all win. Well, especially me and Tristan, because we're chilling with it and stuff. But you have Ryan starting out with the vocals, and then Star also on the vocals, but with starting with having more of a message to it, right? And you mentioned that spoken word earlier. Box obviously with the beats, and Seti, which for everyone listening in podcast form, you weren't able to appreciate, but Seti was the one putting on the show with his flows. Can you just verbally tell our people what you were doing and what you were playing with?
So I was playing with a levy wand. It's also called a flow wand. So it's typically used here in the US for you guys know as in rave culture. So anything that we go for DJs or EDM, so electric dance music, stuff like that. That's usually what we use it for. Pero it's attached to a 20-foot string. It's a little bit dangerous sometimes because it wraps around my neck a few times. That's why you notice I'm just standing still. It wraps maybe 3 or 4 times, and then I have to throw it back. Other than that, it might hit my face. So, but I just feel the music, and it just takes me to wherever it takes me, and it shows
Nice.
in how the ones are going.
So we've been talking about world music, like Ryan even asked us our reaction to what we witnessed today, diba? So I just want to ask, like, how is world music being accepted in the Philippines? Because we know that we are a musical nation, and you even said that you're doing this to bring appreciation to this kind of music. To think of the Philippines, si Ryan Paul was talking about this kanina na parang ang in-expect ng mga tao ay akin ka
Uh,
na lang.
or
O,
So,
Disney,
ganon.
you mentioned
Oo,
Disney,
Disney.
diba?
Disney.
So
Yeah,
yeah,
so
Kasi
basically,
ano
what's
eh,
the listenership?
how's it growing, kumbaga?
I think kasi alam mo naman kasi ang kulang kasi it's yung education talaga. Yung pagpo-promote talaga. Kasi 'di ba, syempre sa school natin meron tayong subject to music sa MAPE natin. So napaka brief lang masyado ng history or parang ano lang, for example, this is like Kolintang. Kolintang, it's from Mindanao, something like tapos ganon. So hindi na-educate masyado hindi na focus yung ano kasi yung discussion about dun sa music. So yun ang kulang. Kung siguro, kasi di ba remember sa ibang bansa naman, like for example sa Europe, for example sa Thailand, tignan mo sa Thailand ngayon, like Cambodia, nasa ganitong generation na tayo, pero they're still playing the instrument hanggang sa ngayon, 'di ba? I mean talagang kahit saan ka pumunta dun sa places, they have the gamelan. Kasi talagang naging tradition, kumbaga parang talagang pinagtuunan talaga na pansin talaga yung culture nila. Dito kasi sa atin hindi gano'n, yun ang nakakasad lang talaga na hindi gano'n siya na nabigyan ng pansin dito sa country natin. So kaya naman ito, it's a great opportunity for us na gamitin 'tong platform na 'to kasi since ito yung kumbaga parang nanggaling sa ganitong klaseng industriya, kami yung parang naka-experience, bakit hindi natin i-share, 'di ba? So ang kailangan lang na katulad nga ng because I do a master class here dito sa Kumu. So, meron kaming guest from US, from Filipino American na symphony orchestra. di ba, they're playing a violins, ganyan-ganyan. So, ang isang bata or ang isang tao, hindi magkaka-interes sa ganitong bagay kung hindi mo hahayaan i-expose ang tao sa ganyang bagay. So, exposure, it's very important para ma-appreciate siya ng lahat. Tsaka kailangan palawigin or kailangan malawak yung ating material or yung network to promote talaga yung mga ganitong klaseng art. Yun.
Wow. Snap, snap,
Nice.
snaps. That's got on his soapbox. No, but that's fantastic, and I think you found your sounding board here, no? And I believe what you're implying is that, in a sense, that's part of your advocacy, no? You're the ones, uh, you're not the ones, pala, but you are helping spread awareness of it. But on that note, we're wrapping up quite nicely. I honestly, I wish we could go on all night and just keep on playing the music, but on that note, what's next for Enchanting, both on and off Kumu? How about that?
Can I answer that?
Sure.
Yes,
Sure.
Mox.
Road to Africa and Road to Iceland.
Iceland. That's our,
We're
that's
that's the
That's the goal.
that's the goal. We're claiming it.
we're claiming
Wow.
it, or maybe we can perform in a big arena like the Asian Games, something like that.
Let me talk to my people. Let me.
Tokyo yata,
Ah!
ang Tokyo Olympics move yata ulit eh.
Yeah.
Yeah, in
We can't
Japan. Correct.
Hey,
Ayun,
just remember, everyone, we're Rappler, so we don't share fake news. So what you said, it has to be real now. There's just no
Ayun.
choice.
Kayo ba? I mean,
Yeah.
kayo,
What
Chris.
what
Yeah.
else? What else
What
can
else?
our streamers and
Okay.
our listeners look forward to? Ayan.
Well, of course, ako naman talagang I'm very, very close to our culture when it comes in music. No, talagang napamahal na sa akin yan. Actually nga, guys, I'm a mass comm student before from CEU. Dalang dream ko talaga dati is to become a photojournalist. But I don't know what happened. Why I shift to this kind of course or craft, ganyan. Kasi it's really, ano siya, I'm really enjoying this kind of thing. And hanggat ako ay nabubuhay sa mundong ibabaw, ayun, hanggat kaya ko, oh, di ba? Hanggat kaya ko, hindi ako hihinto at na i-share ang lahat ng aking nalalaman. Ano pa ba ang silbi ng ako ay naging parte ng ganitong sa ganitong klaseng industriya kung hindi ko ibabahagi sa kapwa ko Pilipino, hindi lang dito sa Pilipinas, kundi syempre sa ibang bansa, sa buong mundo, guys. So, as an
Yes.
artist, that is actually one responsibility, is to share. Naiyak ako ha? Ano ba yan? Is to share this kind of art to everyone. So, asahan niyo po yan hanggat kaya naming apat na mag-perform, gumawa ng iba't ibang klaseng musika, nandito lang po kami, guys. So, marami po kayong basta abangan niyo lang po, guys. So, una pa lang po ito. Kaya, ngayon pala
Wala pa.
nagpapasalamat na ako, Rappler, and then of course, Kumu, for giving us this opportunity. Napakalaking opportunity para sa amin. Hindi lang po kami, marami pa po kaming artist na gustong dalhin dito, guys.
Yes,
So,
yes.
Star, what about you guys? Meron kayong gustong i-add?
Yes,
I'm
before
kinda
anything,
emotional, I'm sorry.
before anything else, I would love to say hi to Sir Roland Ross.
What up,
Yes, Sir Roland
Roland, yeah.
Ross, hello.
There we
Thank you very
go.
much for stopping
Another
by,
former inside the industry guest. Yes,
Sir
and also
Roland. Ayan,
Angelo.
thank you.
Thanks, Angelo, for sending the jeepney. Yeah.
Oh, yes, Angela, thank you very much. Ayun, first of all, ako kasi, we have goals, but our main goal is to make everybody, inspired and to be more powerful in this in this time of pandemic, regardless of what's happening and regardless with all of those laws that we have. That's the main goal, and to bring more people to become more positive. And then I think the next step, yung mga iba pang opportunities for us is just secondary, and we would
Yeah.
love to have that, of course. So, and sabi nga ni Chris Ford, we didn't expect this. We are just the regular streamer from the bottom of the explore who just wants to chant and share this to everybody. But with by the God's grace, we are now here with Rappler. Thank you so much. And for the next mga opportunities, I think abangan nyo na lang. Oo. And of course, we will gonna be sooner, no? Baka we can do our own, pwede ko bang sabihin, our own single or something.
Yes, we're planning
Yes.
Yeah.
actually to make a song for Kumu. Ayun, pinaplano namin.
Okay. Okay. You heard
Ayun.
it here
So,
first. Ayan.
Oo nga, ayan na, ano na, pressure is
Ayan na.
on.
Na-reveal
Exclusive.
na.
Ayan.
Awesome. Tristan?
So, just to end things nicely. So, do you have any last bits of advice for those who want to get into the world music scene? For musicians, aspiring musicians, hindi pa musicians, anybody.
maybe you can start box.
Yeah, ako siguro, pag minahal niyo na yung craft niyo, like, for pag narinig niyo na siya and it feels good at naramdaman niyo sa sarili niyo na, oh, there's something good about it. Embrace it. Kumbaga, embrace your individuality and don't let anyone discourage you from what you're doing. And also stay true to your art. Syempre, kasi eventually someone will appreciate it. Someone will get the message of it. And from there, mas marami pa tayong kumbaga, marami pa tayong maaabot dun sa music natin or dun sa craft natin or dun sa genre na pinili natin. That's it.
Who wants to
Anyone
go
else?
next?
Don't be scared, guys, to explore. Not just only for music. I mean, basta anything, any kind of arts, guys. Don't pressure yourself. Yun nga, sabi nga ni Box, kung ano yung nafe-feel nyo, just follow it. Yun. So, yun. And more exposure, guys. Ayun. Huwag kayong matakot na, na i-try yung mga bagay. Kasi wala namang mawawala, diba? So, kasi yun naman yung pag-adapt sa art or kung ano mang klaseng art yan, it's hindi yan isang bagsakan or biglaan. There's a process yan. So, yun lang. Just feel free, to explore kung ano talaga yung klaseng art na talagang para sa iyo. Ayun.
Nice.
Let's see. Sa akin naman, all I can say as a songwriter, if you write something and you don't like how it sounds, even if when it's done, someone will like it, and someone will find and spark an interest towards your songs. Like I've written so many songs na I thought didn't sound good until someone says, "Hey, I really like this part." And all I can advise to you is, if you don't like it, change it. You can always change just one part of it, and the whole message will change. In that.
And Star?
So, there you go. With me, I think, tama yung sinabi ni Box, no, ni Ryan and ni Sedi. And for me, the key to be a successful artist is to be consistent, because today you can be great, tomorrow you're gonna be lazy, and then that's the end. So you have to be consistent, and then kung ikaw naman ay, because most of the Filipinos are very shy, I must say. Some, sige, don't be shy. Take the baby steps, take one step at a time, because your music can, inspire other people. Hindi mo alam eh. Hindi mo alam. Because, sometimes I do my streaming and may mga kumakanta na nahihiya. Pero at dun sa baba, on the chat box, they would say, I love that song. I can relate to that song. You made my day. And that's a big, big, big help to everyone. So, yeah, be consistent and don't be shy. Okay?
Amazing.
Yeah.
Okay. We lost Tristan for a bit, but I think we can he'll be back. We can go right into our ending segment that perfectly transitions us into our play of the week. Now we talked a lot about
Yeah.
work and music. Now let's talk about play and maybe other stuff that you can play. So, any fun activities or recommendations for our listeners to unwind from the busyness of business? Okay, who wants to go first?
Gold box.
Go box.
Ako siguro,
Box.
sige. Siguro ano, biking. I'm a big fan of bikes. So masasabi ko na when you do biking like every day, ayun, nakakaano siya, stress reliever siya. So it's a exercise, magiging healthy ka. At the same time, mas feeling ko for me pag nagbo-bike ako, parang mas nagiging observant ako sa sa paligid. So nakikita ko yung mga little details, and that's how you appreciate life. That's how you appreciate people. That's how you appreciate place. And from there, mare-relax ka. Yeah, that's it.
Nice. Excellent.
Yeah.
Who wants next?
Sa akin naman, or ako sige.
Go, go, go.
Um, for me, since si box, bike, sa akin, hike.
Mm.
It's a rhyming
All right,
game.
Tristan, lugi tayo because we're last.
Kasi,
Trike na lang. Okay. Anyway, go Cedric.
no, I like to really soak in what I see. Like, doesn't matter kung if you're hiking up a mountain or something. Ako pumupunta rin ako ng mga beach or just to, especially if I know it's gonna be a nice day. Like, soak in the sun kasi, like sinabi ni Box, it's a big stress reliever. It keeps you in check with nature and like talaga what's going on around you besides being in four walls of a work or business. Like it's a good break from the inside world. So outside naman.
Nice. Love
That's
it.
really nice.
Star?
With me siguro try to learn new instruments. Like me, I'm learning right now asalato. This one.
Whoa.
And it's a nice one. 'Di ba? After
Shout out
pandemic,
to me.
you have new
Shout out to Miss Bianca Lapus. Hello.
Bianca Lapos in the house. Shout out to you.
Yeah, hello.
Ayan. And also me. Thank you so much for the
Thank
flying
you.
kiss.
Thank you for the flying kiss.
Wow.
Thank you so
Thanks, Bianca.
much.
Make sure to follow Rappler.com.
And then Heritage Cebu. Hello. From Europe.
And Mid, thank you. Thank you very much for saying. Ayan. And ako kasi hindi ako pet lover, but when the pandemic starts, I was watching It's Me or the Dog. I watched all the series and I was like, it's so therapeutic for me to watch, how the dog changes or sometimes yung talaga yung tao ang may problema. And basta ang ganda lang nung how animals, change people's lives. Minsan kasi it's not the animal, it's really the human. So, and I would
Totoo.
I would 'di ba? Oo, that's minsan kaya sila nagti-trigger ng mga like aggressiveness or nagiging sila insecure. It's because of their owner. So, ayan, bago ako magkaroon ng pet, at least now I have an idea. And I'm also watching Pet Stars from Netflix. So I'm really into
Okay.
animals. Yan ang aking
Excellent. Love it.
Anime yun, di ba? Is it anime? Pet Stars? No.
No, it's not
Iba yan.
anime.
Beastars
Iba
ang
yan.
anime.
Yeah.
Oh, iba pa
Ay,
yun.
talaga.
Sorry.
Oh, you can check it out.
Anime.
Ang cute,
Yeah.
ang cute lang.
Yeah, Beastars isn't that cute, I think. Ryan, how about you?
Oh, kasi di ba pandemic, usually I used to travel talaga, island hopping, ayun, and then I love street photography. So since pandemic, hindi tayo makalabas. Bakit ka tumatawa, Sed? Di ano meron? Ayun nga. So, ayun, yun talaga yung magandang stress reliever talaga. Pero sa ngayon, so since nasa bahay lang tayo, kasi I used to draw kasi talaga and then paint. Ganyan. So, kung kayo ay mahilig mag-drawing or mag-paint, maganda siyang stress reliever din. At the same time, while you draw, you play some music, ganon, nakaka-relax siya. At saka, for example, if you're depressed, pwede mong i-release yung depression mo dun sa pagpipaint, pag good mood ka, ganyan. Something like that. Ayun, for me, yun ang magandang gawin sa mga ganitong panahon. Tsaka magluto, of course. I love cooking.
Mm,
Ayun.
mm, nice. Tristan?
So me, how about ikaw? Okay, ako na. So me, I've been watching something on Signal Play. It's called Now Streaming. So like as we know, with the pandemic, many of the basically our film industry was crippled, diba? Like we haven't seen anything new. Pero like I think this is the first new Filipino thing I've watched. So it's basically 6 episodes of an anthology series. So parang all of them were shot remotely, o parang puro Zoom sila, puro phone screens, and then they tackle different aspects of the pandemic. I don't want to say it's a horror, kasi marami siyang horror episodes, pero there are also some that deal with loss, with couples locked in together, ganun. Pero parang meron siya, medyo may VHS. If you watch the horror film VHS,
Yeah,
medyo
like an
maganda siyang vibe.
anthology.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but I don't wanna be reductive. Pero yun, many of the episodes cover horror. So it's really good.
Awesome. Now streaming,
Valid.
right?
Yeah, it's called Now Streaming.
Great. So I'm gonna recommend the book. No one's recommended the book here yet. Also, I think I might have to re-edit everything so it flows nicely. I should have gone right after Cedric, um, but this was not planned. Um, this really was not planned. I literally finished this book yesterday. If you're familiar with the seminal philosophical and spiritual text, the Tao Te Ching, which is basically the main book of Taoism, and it has a lot of like allusions to like nature and stuff. It's made up of 81 poems written by Lao Tzu, right? Probably the second most famous ancient Chinese name next to Confucius. But I do want to read a bit of one of the poems because I think it relates to what some people were saying.
Gusto mo ng background
Um,
music?
yeah.
You
I don't
want?
know. No, this is one of those things where the word already bears that. Yeah, trust my delivery. Nah. Anyway, it just goes like this. Alive, a man is supple, soft. In death, unbending, rigorous. And I'm just gonna skip over to the last parts of this just to get the idea. But unbending rigor is the mate of death, and yielding softness, company of life. Unbending soldiers get no victories. The stiffest tree is readiest for the axe. The strong and mighty topple from their place. The soft and yielding rise above them all. And so I think that's just a great message to end all this on with what you were saying about trying new things. Be flexible, be water, my friend, right? As Bruce Lee says. So yeah,
Gusto ko
I kind of
accent kang Bruce Lee rin eh.
yeah. I'm a people. We always quote Bruce Lee with the accent and everything. But anyway, again, I would love for this to go on for much longer, but that is our time. So thank you so much, everyone. Any last plugs? Where can people keep up with Enchanting?
All right, guys. So please stay tuned to our schedules sa Kumu Enchanting. And guys, because we have can I say this na ba? Can you say this na ba?
We can, we can cut,
Pwede na ba?
it's up to you. We can cut it out if you
Jello,
want.
pwede na ba?
Pwede
Jello?
na ba, Sir Joel?
Pwede naman namin ipa-kick out pag may sinabi kang
Jello, pwede na ba namin
Let's check who's in the
sabihin?
audience. Go.
Pwede na ba i-plug?
Pwede na ba i-plug Jello? Jello, are you there? Haruna.
Jello, let's see Jello in the chat.
Press
Jello, are you
one
there?
if yes.
Jello, are you there?
Press 1 if yes. Press 2 million.
kick out if no. Kick out Chris for
Okay, hold on.
Hi,
While
Greg.
we're maybe while we're waiting on Jello, maybe you can just drop your individual handles also. Maybe people can follow
Sure.
you. And then we'll
Okay,
post them in
sure.
the chat.
Okay, guys. So, yeah, please do follow Chris431. Ano sabi niya? Okay. Chris431, guys. So, I have regular stream here at Kumu. So, for schedule details, so kind of follow me and then follow my social media account, my IG, Chris4 the Chanter. And I do play. Actually, we're going to do playlists with Star 2013 and Box de Blario later. at 10 p.m. guys on my stream, and a musical affair tomorrow at 10 p.m. together with Meg Katigbak, and we have classic Anya, and of course my birthday concert on
Woo!
May 15. Yeah,
Happy
I'll be celebrating my
birthday.
Wow. We
32nd
should have done
birthday
this.
here.
We should have done this then. Nah, I'm just cool. It's cool. Yeah.
Here at Kumu on May 14 Friday at 8:45 p.m. With special guests, of course. And ayun na nga, meron na. Pwede na daw sabihin, guys, abangan niyo po kami sa community stage here at Kumu.
Yes,
Ayun.
my goodness.
Yeah, so we're gonna do our
Thank you so
community
much, Kumu.
stage. So
Soon.
we don't
Very
have
soon.
final day for that, but guys, abangan niyo po kami next month, guys. Ayun lang
Yeah.
po. Star, Box, and
Oh,
Sedi.
yes.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Sige, sino ba?
Sige, sige, ako na.
Quick drops.
Ayan.
Quick handle drops. Let's go. Uh,
All right,
I'll
so
give
who's
people
gonna go
follow.
next? All right, so guys, please first of all, please do follow Rappler here in Kumu. Ayan,
Yay.
Rappler.com. Yes, please do follow
Yeah.
them and keep on dropping your gifts for them, guys, because this is
Yes.
super good experience for everybody. Ayan, so guys, you can follow me here in Kumu. Kindly follow my handle. It's Star 2013. I do live streaming every Monday, Tuesday, Sunday. So will be midnight jams, and of course, every 2 Sundays of the month that will be Kumu Enchanting, and I'll be doing what else? Music and Me, that will be every Wednesdays, and birthday concert as well on the end of this month. So, but of course, yung kay
What?
Chris
Happy
Ferdman na.
birthday.
Yes, lahat birthday
Wow.
na.
Concert.
And of course, please do follow me in my YouTube channel. Just follow my profile.
Awesome.
Alright. Sige, ako. Sige, Sed.
No, box pala, box.
Alright, sige. Please do follow me here on Kumu. That's box.sablario. And also, I have my social media. My Facebook is Box Sablario Music. For more original songs naman yan. And I also have my Instagram at freebox or Box Sablario. And also, I'm since ito nga yung comeback ko sa Kumu, I'll be streaming na regularly. Every Wednesday, the box session. So I'm gonna invite there yung mga buskers and mga songwriters. And
Nice.
every Friday naman is improv night. Yan. So we're gonna do improvisation, live looping.
Wow.
Yes. And of course, Kumu Enchanting every Saturday na to, no? Right? On community stage. But
Yeah.
just wait for the further mga schedules namin dyan. And of course, every Monday out of the box session. So dun ko gagawin yung mga hindi ko usually ginagawa or usually yung mga hindi ko kinakanta. So I'm gonna challenge
Ooh.
myself there.
May unboxing ka ba, Box?
Unboxing.
Unboxing.
Yeah.
There you go.
That's your branding right there. Cedric, last but not least, how can
Alright.
we follow you?
For me, I do follow my handles, which is SediBear2, which is here on Kumu, and SediBear without the number 2 is for my Instagram and other handles. My regular streams are almost every day to my jam out sessions, so just stay tuned for those. And this bukas, actually, Friday the 7th, it will be the ano ba yun? Wild card of categories Versa in the Sacred Queen, because I will be there, and also the finals is the following Friday after that.
Wow.
Yeah.
Tristan, I think these
An additional,
these guys are busier
sorry.
than we are.
Yeah, the master class pala every Wednesday with collaboration with Macking, guys. Ayun. So it's an alternate stream, Macking and Chris Ford 31 po yan every Wednesday. Ayun.
Wow.
Pillow talk.
Oh, and my pillow talk every Monday, Wednesday, Friday ng hating gabi na Philippine time.
Tristan, we have a full program here. My calendar is full.
Parang phase 4 ng phase 4 drop ng
Oh, yeah,
MC.
phase 4. Ito na yung mga shows, yung mga spin-offs. Anyway, okay. All right, we've had so much fun with you tonight, Kumu and Enchanting. Thanks so much for joining us here on Rappler.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.
Thank you so much,
Thank you
guys,
so
for
much,
having
Rappler.
It's
us.
been a
Thank you so much,
pleasure.
Rappler.
Yeah. And thank you, community, and thank you out there for listening. If you haven't already, please stay tuned to Hustle Inside the Industry on all podcast platforms, including Spotify and Apple, where you can leave us a rating. But most of all, don't forget to hit that follow button. That's it, everyone. Bye, community.
Thank you so much, guys.
Thanks.
Bye.
Goodbye.
Thank you.
Thanks for joining us.
Bye.